It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we continue with the Crossing playthrough, playing as the Freys and currently High Lord Luther of the Crossing. So the Crossing is looking fairly thick right now, quite good. We are trying to get a claim on the Flint's Finger at the moment. 16 is our Justicar, so we will see what happens. I also need to appoint a new Meister, so we will have to do the decision for that. Meanwhile, I have one of my vassals, the Lord of Mistlewood, as a prisoner, so I need to decide what to do with him. We could ransom him for gold, but I could also call him for trial. I'm not allowed to revoke his title because I have a non-aggression pact with him. So can I break the non-aggression pact? I can, but it will cause problems. So we're going to hold on to him for now, in the hope that he'll gain enough funds to buy his release. He doesn't hold many troops, so it's not really too much of a problem. Now, in thinking for the North currently has strength of 7,000. We have strength of 4,000 with no allies as of yet, but I want to try and get an alliance if we can with someone. We can get it with the Vale, which would be great. And Rook's Rest, would you like an alliance? No. Okay. But the Vale will, and they will be able to provide, if they come to war with me, they can provide me with a levy of 11,000 support, which is accepted. Excellent. I need a new bodyguard. Martin, you're a beast. You can do it for me. And commander-wise, it's okay. I need to improve my own levies, and at the moment my Master at Arms is training troops at the Twins, which, in the grand scheme of things, is probably not the best. He should probably try and employ troops at Greywater Watch, because I can get more vassal levy if I employ a household guard, which will cost me 100 gold, but will be worth the increase. He's declaring war down here. Oh my god, the Westerlands. Jesus, the Westerlands have just destroyed. The Riverlands is basically no more. I'm starting to think Moressa Belmore might fancy me. I mean, I've got plenty of children. I'm not really that bothered. My wife likes me. We're still both very young. Still got our fine set of armour, and we're a commander of the Iron Throne. What faction is he in? Lord Eddard? I don't really care. He can do what he wants. So, the Trident is currently facing Harrenhal's claim for the Trident. I mean, really, the Westerlands is going to have two high lordships going on under them here. After spending many months at the Citadel and earning a pewter for his chain, Meister Lionel has returned. Good man. And we can go and fight in a tournament, which I think we'll do. There we go, our Meister has returned, and he's a competent scholar. Do we remain independent at the moment? What's going on in the north? Currently being raided. Huh. Let's place a bet. And we are facing Sir Lucian with 20, so we should be able to beat him. Okay, but he hits us. And we're done. So we lost. Oh well. That's the luck of the draw, I guess. Are we doing any improvements at the moment? We're not. So we need to consider, do we save money for Castle Town, or do we save money... Oh, sorry, that's Greywater Watch, that's why. I think we do need to get the improved income, really, don't we? Although income has gone up considerably with all of our gains, which is excellent. I also need to bear in mind that we are trying to fabricate a claim for Flint's Finger. Oh, okay, this is good. The quest for a Valerian steel sword has triggered, which is awesome. My lord, there is an old man in the courtyard claiming he has to speak with you. He claims he has something you'd pay a great sum of money for. The old man seems to be a lunatic, but well, he claimed he had a map, an old Valerian map, where great treasures are hidden. Let's hear what he has to say. The beginning of a story. Before you stands an old haggard man in his 50s, maybe 60s. He doesn't look Westerosi, nor does he look like a beggar. Intrigued, you asked him about the map. The old man gave a smile the maiden would be afraid of. My lord, it's come to my attention that you are looking for a way to acquire a Valerian steel weapon. As it happens, I have a map in my possession that may well help you with your ambition. But before we continue, may I ask for an alcoholic refreshment? Your Septon, obviously annoyed, quickly asks, why do you need alcohol? The old man looks a bit down at his feet, waits a few seconds, and refocuses back on you. Well, my lords, because no great story ever started with someone eating a salad. You had my curiosity, but now you have my full attention. Great Django reference there. The old man tells you he's certain about the location of the Valerian steel you seek. He points to it on the map and appears convinced. No doubt the journey there will be long, arduous, and very dangerous. Right. We're going to purchase the map and prepare for the journey. And we will have a great warrior, Fashbinder. He'll join us. And hopefully we'll become friends. Well, we're not going to be staying at the feast for much longer. And we need a ship. Oh god, this is going to kill my finances. A sturdy cargo ship. We'll go in the middle. Ship is fully docked and crewed. Here is Sir Fashbinder with 80 combat skill. So not too dissimilar from us. We are currently stressed though, which is a little bit worrying. Let's try and make him like me. So let's at least give him our high almoner. And we go on a quest overseas. This could well be the end of Luthor, but we'll have to see what happens. Meanwhile, Sir Ronald will be my regent. Oh, and we just got the claim. Well, we're going to have to let it go. For the moment. I've become friends with Sir Armand. Cool. But right now, we are on a journey. Hopefully funds will come up. I've lost the Zealous trait, which is a shame because that gives me some martial. It would be great if he has enough money. After many weeks sailing the seas, you're growing bored. Perhaps something can be done with Fashbinder to pass the time. Let's have a duel, Fashbinder. We circle each other, tense and focused. I'm going to attack with speed. He defensively evaded my quick attacks. Oh god. I yield. Fashbinder has won. I gain 1 learning, but his opinion of me goes down, which isn't good. I kind of need him to like me. A group of hedge knights have come to visit the twins. Alright, come on in. I can't afford to lose that much opinion. It's nice that we get this, if we can get a Valerian steel sword for the twins, that would be amazing. The lookout atop the ship's mast has spotted another vessel on the horizon. As it comes closer, you realise that it must be pirates. So we can attempt to fight them using our cargo ship, which grants us 3 options. 33% we succeed, 33% Fashbinder will be maimed, or me maimed. 33% we die. We can attempt to board and slay the crew, or attempt to sail away, where we'll gain wounded. Okay, well we're going to either attempt to board them and slay the crew, or attempt to fight them using my cargo ship. I think we attempt to board. Me and Fashbinder draw swords. Fashbinder, take the captain. Yeah, I mean, if my... Go on, Fashbinder, take the captain. You and Pirate Lord... Oh, I did it myself, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, he's only got 25 skill. Okay, attack with speed. You see a weak spot, a vulnerability in Pirate Lord Karain's defense. It's not much, but it's all I need. Strike. I easily break through his guard and move to elegantly smack my spear down hard across his body. It's all over. Oh god, he rolled away. But he is severely injured and maimed, so now has minus 95. Pirate Lord Karain's grievous injury is clearly hampering him as you assume the position to duel him. You gain confidence because of this, but he's holding his ground regardless, ready to take advantage of any opening in your defence. Right, well we're going to attack him with force if he's crippled and maimed and everything else. You see a weak spot, a vulnerability. It's not much, but it's all you need. We easily break through his guard. It's all over now. Ah, but he rolled again. he's wounded. Ugh. Alright, let's try with speed. We avoid his attacks. He's rolled again. How is this guy doing this? He's maimed, severely injured. Alright, force. We overwhelmed his defensive stance. And we have victory here. Pirate Lord Karain tries to fight back, but I force my way through and move to effortlessly slice half of his shoulder completely off. Finally, I sink my spear into his chest. The man groans and it takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. He dies. And we gain 15 prestige. The pirate threat has been dealt with, and the defeat of their captain caused them to flee back onto their ships and sail away. It's now time to continue our journey. Whew, well done. Storms are common this time of year, so it hasn't entirely been unexpected to be caught amidst one, but this one was different. It rose suddenly and took your ship with a vengeance. The vessel groaned in protest as it was violently rocked back and forth by the waves. Crew members being flung like ragdolls by the fury of the sea. A loud crack rips through the rail, wailing of the storm, and you look up to see the centre mast toppling down. I yell generic sailing instructions. Hedge Knights have participated. I'll lose the prestige. I don't want to lose any more money right now. You throw up what seems to be near half the ocean as you stagger onto the shore. The storm caught you completely off guard, with your last memories before going overboard being that of your crew. However, you can make out one thing rather clearly: a castle perched on a cliff top. Let's head up there. An unfamiliar place. Okay, well we can get friendship with... On your way up you hear a familiar voice. My lord, my lord. Looking around you, you see Fashbinder rushing towards you. We're lucky to be alive, Lord Luther. I have not found any of the others. They're most likely dead or still lost at sea. You nod and the two of you continue your way up to the castle. As you approach, a hatch swings open, revealing an old man's face. Who are you and what do you want? I think we do this to improve relations with Fashbinder. The old man says, My lord, I've been one to turn down a guest. I've never been one to turn down a guest. Please come inside. You meet with the lord and he seems like a nice fellow, if perhaps a little odd at times. You talk of your quest to bring glory to your family and he shares a tale that there might be one in the region. The food they serve is good, and they have a large selection of drink. Bring me the finest Dornish wine. Yeah. We're probably going to get wasted right now. The Lord comes over, pouring his drink for you himself. You think you see a flickering movement across your glass, but you think nothing of it. The Lord calls for a toast. Mist clouds your vision and the world starts to spin. At your side you see Fashbender collapsing. Oh dear. Fools, much like the others, take them to the dungeon. You regain consciousness and find that you and Fashbender are locked in a prison cell. You glance at each other and start to come up with a plan. The poisoned drink you took you by surprise, but it appears as though you are wanted alive. Perhaps if Fashbinder was to feign death to lure the guard in, you could subdue him and escape. 50% chance we succeed, gaining 10 relations with Fashbinder. 50% we succeed and gain wounded. Alright, let's roll. Hopefully we didn't get wounded. Cool. Plan worked. You and Fashbinder find an abandoned passageway in the dungeons, filled with spiderwebs and obviously untouched for hundreds of years. You follow this passage for hours until you reach a dark, square-shaped corridor. Oh, we reached the riddle. Right. A mural on the corridor depicts: near a tree by a river there's a hole in the ground. 1 crow and 4 proud eagles fly around and around. A lone direwolf appears in the veil of the night, while all eagles were killed by a dog in a terrible fight. Below each section of the mural, the following text appears: I got time to kill, sly looks in corridors. Without a plan of yours, a blackbird sings on bluebird. This seems important. I'll look at it closely before proceeding. So, 1 crow and 4 eagles fly around and around. A lone direwolf. All eagles are killed by a dog. So we've got 1 crow, 1 direwolf and 1 dog. At the moment, that's what I make it. Yeah, 1 crow, 1 direwolf and 1 dog. I think that's the riddle. 1 crow, 1 dog and 1 direwolf. Right, let's give it a go. So, it's not an eagle, so it should be a crow at the top. Then we should have a dog at the bottom. Oh, hold on. Dog at the bottom, crow, and then I need a direwolf in the middle. Right, try again. Pillar 1, crow, you need to be a direwolf. Oh, this is hard. Direwolf, crow. Will it let me? Dog, direwolf, crow. Let's give it a go. The lever resets and you hear a faint clicking of cogs that get louder and louder. The room shakes and blood begins to trickle from your eyes. No, oh dear. Lever rolls open. Oh, we got it right. Awesome. We got it in one. There is an elaborate looking vault with a giant chest in the middle, surrounded by piles of gold. You move towards it as you can see a blade made of valerian steel. Fashbinder grabs you by the arm and says, wait, I need to talk to you. Well, we don't want to try and kill him. Listen to him. While on the boat together, I remember our duel. I beat you in that duel. Are you worthy to claim this sword? When pirates attacked, I remember that you fought the pirates and won. He thinks fondly of me. When we arrived on the island, I remember your plan to escape was brilliant, and he thinks fondly of that. Fashbinder falls to his knees and swears an oath of fealty, vowing to serve you and your house from this day to the end of his last. So we have become close friends. Oh, Fashbinder, buddy. It's all good. Worry not. And we walk over to the treasure chest and take out the sword. My journey has been a success. Valerian steel sword is added to the treasury. Ooh. What do we want to call it? Oh god. Let's have a think. Something to do with the phrase. I'm going to call it Sting for now, which I know is a Lord of the Rings reference. If you have a suggestion of what we should call it,